You're looking live at historic Smith-Wills Stadium here in Jackson, Mississippi. Game 2 of the Class 5A championship between the Panthers of Pascagoula and the Tigers of Hernando. The Tigers trying to wrap it up tonight with 2 in a row over Pascagoula. Hi, everybody. Lance Pittman with you here from Smith-Wills Stadium. Back on Thursday night, Hernando held on and won game 1 4-3. They're trying to become the third team in this tournament to clinch their respective state championship. Starting lineups for tonight's ball game. First, for the visitors of Pascagoula. Pascagoula in with a record of 21-10. They'll start off with Chase Nyman, who had 3 hits back on Thursday night. Randy Blythe will be in left field. It's Melendez, Tomes, and Warren. Taylor Olson, who pitched the game Thursday night, starts tonight at third base. Adam Smith's out in center. Tracy Hadley, the shortstop. Morgan Ketchut is out in right field. He'll bat ninth. For the Tigers of Hernando, with a record of 26-8, Townsend Myers leads it off. The shortstop, Stuart Chick, will bat second. There you see Josh Brown, Caleb Gowan, Timothy Rowe. Rowe, by the way, in center field tonight. He was the winning pitcher back on Thursday. Scott Paula at second base. Drew Rutledge is out in left. Brandon Watts, the DH. And the first baseman is Trey Freeman. That's the starting lineup for tonight's ball game. The MHSAA would like to thank Mississippi Sports Medicine for its support. As the title sponsor of this championship baseball tournament, Mississippi Sports Medicine provides 2 athletic trainers for every game throughout this entire championship. 2 teams have already clinched their respective state championships. Oak Grove won 6A. And Bruce earlier today won the Class 2A. And Hernando trying to join those other 2. The other 3 series is going to go into next week. They've got a game 3. Pascagoula would love to have to come back to Jackson one more time. Chase Nyman will lead it off for Pascagoula. He had a pretty good night back on Thursday. He doubled, singled, and tripled. So the left-hander Goff on the mound for Hernando. And the first pitch of this ball game is on the way. And that one is tapped foul. 6:59. I've done 3 games at 7 o'clock, and we've started them all 3 at 6:59. That's when you know the tournament is being run efficiently. Goff's got a record of 8-2, the lefty for Hernando. And the 0-1 slow curve outside. And the count even now at 1-1. Nyman, Blythe, Melendez, Tomes, Warren, Olson. In the bottom third of the batting order, Smith, Hadley, and Ketchut. 1 ball and 1 strike. As Goff delivers, and that one on the outside corner for a call and strike. Anthony Perkins behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Michael Green's down at first. And the third base umpire, Richard Ballard. It has been a hot afternoon here, but the weather has been perfect for baseball. 1-2, swung on and missed. Slow curve had Nyman way out in front. 1 down. Batter will be Randy Blythe. Blythe back on Thursday night reached on catcher's interference and was 0 for 3. Reached base once, but 0 for 3. Stands in here tonight. He batted 7th back on Thursday. They've kind of juggled the lineup a little bit, trying to create a little bit of a spark. The 1-0 curve drops right in there for a called strike. It's 1-1. Pascagoula had opportunities early in that ball game on Thursday. Left the bases loaded in the first. 1-1's down and away for ball 2. And then had 2 runners on in the second. Only got 1 run out of all of that. And as it turned out, that proved to be huge as the ball game wore on. Ball 3 as Rowe misses down and away. Hernando was leading 4-2 with 2 out, nobody on, and a pop-up dropped. Pascagoula able to get a couple of hits after that and get a run in. 3-1 on the outside corner, and the count's run full. Had the tying run down at third, and the winning run was on base, but could not get the big hit to get that tying run in. 3-2, Goff checks the sign from Brown, the payoff on the way. In there, just missed. Ball 4. Brown bounced out of there to throw it around. He thought he had a strikeout. Now here's Joshua Melendez, the first baseman. Melendez 0 for 3 with a walk in game one. Flied out to center field 3 times. Rowe is in center field tonight for Hernando. Rutledge, who played center field on Thursday, is over in left. Made a diving catch and hurt his shoulder, but seems to be okay. Now the first pitch to Melendez is outside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. That one fouled back in the screen, and the count even up now at 1-1. Earlier today, Bruce defeated Taylorsville. They clinched the 2A state championship. And the middle game saw Kossuth even up their series with Southeast Lauderdale. 1-1, grounded right back up the middle for a base hit. So a lot like they did on Thursday night, Pascagoula some runners on early in the ball game. Will Tomes coming to bat. Tomes was 2 for 4 with an RBI in game one. He actually got a hit in the 7th inning. That made the game 4-3. So Pascagoula certainly would love to get out on top early here. That one rolled to short, off the arm, an error on the shortstop, and the bases are loaded. Tough break for Goff. That had a chance to be a double play. Blythe down to third. Melendez to second. Courtesy runner coming in is going to be Alfonso Allen to run for the. Stacy Warren coming to bat. Warren pinched hit in the 7th inning and grounded out to end the ball game. And the first pitch from Goff misses inside. So a lot like game one, Pascagoula loaded the bases but couldn't score. Here they've got them loaded up with 1 away. Fly ball right field. This is going to get a run in. Gowan to the side, makes the catch. And the throw in. Pascagoula has a 1-0 lead. Warren a sac fly with an RBI. And the error very costly in the inning.
Third baseman for Pascagoula,
Taylor Olson, who pitched on Thursday night, had a hit in 3 trips. And Gula has runners at first and third with 2 down. Line drive out in left center field. That one's going to roll to the wall. 2 runs are going to score. Olsen around second. He's looking for 3. He's in with a triple, and Pascagoula leads 3-0. Got a fastball and found the gap out in left center field. And the error that looked big on the first run, really huge now, as Pascagoula has 3 unearned runs in the inning and looking for more. Here's the pitch into Adam Smith, the center fielder. Smith walked, had 2 sacrifice flies, and reached on an error on Thursday night. Swing and a miss here. Technically, he was 0 for 1, but he scored a run and had 2 RBI. The 0-2 misses outside. Ball and a couple of strikes. Now we'll check that. Smith did not bat in the 7th inning. Lofton actually pinched hit for Smith. So technically Smith did not have an official AB, and he gets hit by a pitch here. So he has been to the plate 4 times in this tournament and does not have an official at bat. He's walked, had 2 sacrifice flies, and he's been hit by a pitch. So the shortstop, Hadley, coming to bat. Hadley was 0 for 3 in game 1. He reached on a fielder's choice and scored a run for the Panthers. 3-0 Pascagoula here with runners at first and third and 2 down. And by all rights, if you're Hernando, golf ought to have been out of the inning a long time ago. That one popped up down the right field side, and it's tailing away, foul. A strikeout, a walk, a single, an error. Low to the bases, a sacrifice fly got a run in, and a 2-run triple. And then a hit by pitch. The 0-1 again lifted foul. And out of play along the right side, and a count 0-2. So Pascagoula, who had them loaded in the first inning in game 1, couldn't score, taking advantage of a break here on the top of the first in game 2. 0-2 hit off the end of the bat. Golf bounces out. He'll wheel, he'll throw. That'll take care of Hadley. But Gula, a big inning, 3 runs, 2 hits, 1 costly error, and 2 runners left on base. Half an inning in the books. Pascagoula 3 and Hernando coming to bat. You're watching the Class 5A State Championship here on the MHSAA Network. Producer-director Mark King down in the truck. And the guys on the cameras around giving you the great shots all week long. 7 o'clock game's got to be a little bit of a break for them. It's a little cooler here as the sun starts to go down. The 1 o'clock game today got a little warm. But it has been picture perfect from a weather standpoint here all week. And we get ready to move to the bottom of the first. Defensively for Pascagoula, Blythe, Smith, and Ketchot around the outfield left to right. Olson, Hadley, Nyman, and Melendez around the horn. Tomes is behind the plate. On the mound for Pascagoula, Michael McCarty with a record of 5-6. So McCarty gets the start here in game 2. And his offensive teammates have staked him to a quick 3-0 lead. The line score in game 1, 4 runs on 8 hits, a couple of errors by Hernando, and then one of those 2 errors happened in the 7th inning and was almost catastrophic. Pascagoula 3 runs, 7 hits, an error, and had the tying run on base down at third when the game ended. So Hernando down 3-0 coming to bat here in the bottom of the first. Townsend Myers to lead it off. He went 0 for 4 back on Thursday night. So the pitcher McCarty had a little equipment readjustment. He's ready to go here, and the third baseman Townsend Myers to lead it off. McCarty ready, his first pitch. A little bit outside for a ball. The dimensions here at Smith Wills, 330 down the lines, 375 to the gaps, and 401 to straightaway center field. Well, 1-0 hits the outside corner. Now we'll even up the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Down in the dirt. This is game 12 of this tournament. There will be at least 15. At least 3 more games to go. And if Pascagoula evens up the series, there will be 4 more to be played next week. 6 classifications in the state of Mississippi, 6A. and 2A have already been decided. Oak Grove out of the south in 6A. Bruce out of the north in 2A. McCarty ready on the 2-1. Line drive, base hit. That one may find the gaps. It's going to roll to the wall. Myers can run. Smith slides, and Myers is in with a double to get things started for Hernando. He was hitless on Thursday night, and he's off with a leadoff double here in game 2. Batter will be Stuart Chick, the shortstop. Chick also 0 for 4. When you look at Hernando's batting order, the top 3 hitters in that order were 0 for 11 on Thursday night, and they still won 4-3. So if you're David Laura, who, by the way, is conversing with the home plate umpire, Anthony Perkins, if you're Hernando and you won 4-3 and your top 3 hitters were 0 for 11, you got to feel pretty good about your chances here in game 2. Josh Brown, who is on deck, was the only one of the 3 to reach base, and he reached on an error. So if your top 3 hitters were 0 for 11, your 1, 2, 3 hitters, and you still won 4-3, you had to be feeling really, really good on the ride back to Hernando on Thursday night. Pickoff attempt. A little wide of the bag. It's not many games you're going to win when your 1, 2, 3 hitters are all go over, especially this time of the year. Swing and a miss here by Chick, and it's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1. That one going to fall for a base hit out in shallow right field. So a double by Myers, a single by Chick. First and third, nobody out. Well, if Brown follows suit, he'll get a base hit here. So the top 3 hitters couldn't find a way to get anything going on Thursday night. They have got it started here in the bottom of the first. First and third, nobody out. And the catcher, Josh Brown. McCarty from the stretch. Brown kind of choked up as if he were going to lay a bunt down, but he takes a pitch in for a called strike. Check swing and went around. Ground ball to second base. Shortstop for 1, over to first, double play. Just like they did in the second inning on Thursday night when Hernando had the first 2 men on. They rolled a 6-4-3 double play. They run a 4-6-3 twin killing here. Myers scores. Chick is out 4-6. So Hernando gets a run. But Pascagoula gets 2 outs. Here's Caleb Gowan, who was 2 for 2 with a walk. Scored a couple of runs, takes a breaking ball in for a called strike. So a double play early in the game on Thursday night aided the Pascagoula cause, and it gets them out of a jam here. Ground ball, Hadley at short. He'll stop, he'll throw in time. Hernando had the first 2 men on, And they only get one. They get a run on a couple of hits. No errors. Nobody left. We have played one complete here. Pascagoula leads 3-1. We're back after this. You're watching the MHSAA Network, powered by Play On Sports.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program and participate in the MHSAA network, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
3-1 Pascagoula as we move to the top of the second inning. Producer-director Mark King and his crew down in the truck. It's their 12th game of this tournament. And it just gets a little better and better. Pascagoula hoping it gets a little better here as they get ready to come to bat. And the top of the second inning. It'll be 9-1-2. Ketchot, Nyman, and Blythe. Ketchot leading it off. He was 1 out of 3 in game 1. 3-1 Pascagoula. Top of the second inning we go here. Lefty on lefty. Fly ball, left center field. Rutledge over, there to make the catch. We saw him in center field on Thursday night. He made several catches and he made a good running catch there. Here's the top of the order now, Chase Nyman, who struck out his first time up. 3 out of 5 in this series so far. Pitch misses inside for a ball. One-0 popped up, jammed him. Goff standing right there on the mound, makes the catch, 2 away. Well, the left fielder, Randy Blythe, who walked and scored his first time up. Swing and a miss here, and the count even at 1-1. One ball, one strike. That one lifted out of play. Goff trying to set him down in order here in the top of the second inning. One-two pitch. Line drive right to Freeman at first. So Goff, who gave up 3 unearned runs in the first inning, sets him down in order here. No runs, no hits, no errors. And nobody left on base. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Pascagoula on top 3-1. Mississippi Sports Medicine, the title sponsor for the baseball championship. Big thank you from the MHSAA. Mississippi Sports Medicine's got a couple of, at least 2 athletic trainers at every game, 1 in each dugout. And the title sponsor, we certainly appreciate their help. Bottom of the second inning we go here. The Tigers will have 5, 6, and 7, Rowe, Paula, and Rutledge. Temperatures in the mid to upper 80s earlier today. Things are starting to cool off a little bit as the sun starts to set. Shadows overtaking the field, but figure about 85 air temperature, a little hotter than that down on the playing surface. Far cry from when you started the season back in February, where you had those cold nights where everybody brought the heaters. I don't think anybody's complaining about the heat, though. Rather be hot than cold when you're playing baseball. Timothy Rowe to lead it on. Rowe, the winning pitcher on Thursday night, got a couple of hits in that ball game. Scored a run, too. He's 2 out of 3. Ground ball. That one is gloved by the first baseman. The throw back to Hadley, or McCarty is behind him. Rowe is safe. Melendez did a great job just getting to it, but then he had a hard time hooking up with McCarty on the pitch and catch. So Rowe's on base. It's going to be a base hit. Rowe's third hit of the series. Here's Scott Pala. Pala was 1 out of 3. Had a 2-run single in the 6th inning of game 1. So the third hit of the game for the Tigers. And the second straight inning, they've had the leadoff man on. 1-0, fouled back. And it's 1-1. It's a great shot from our third base dugout. One and one. And it's ball 2. Rutledge on deck. He'll be next. McCarty, a curveball outside. Ball 3. Three-one, swing and a miss. Three balls, 2 strikes. McCarty from the belt, the payoff. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So McCarty has a strikeout. And the batter will be Drew Rutledge. Rutledge tripled in 3 trips back on Thursday night. He was 1 out of 3. Rowe runs well. He's aboard at first. See if Coach Lara gets something started here. Rutledge, pretty good contact hitter. And a breaking ball is up and away. Pascagoula 3 runs in the top of the first. Hernando got 1 in their half of that inning. They have the leadoff man on here. Now there's 1 down. And the 1-0 fastball right down the middle of the plate. And the count even up at a ball and a strike. One, a little bit outside. Now we've got 3 games, and we'll go into next week. They're tentatively got the schedule set. Nothing's in stone just yet. It has a lot to do, I believe, if this game goes through. 2-1. That one down in the dirt. Good block by Tomes. We know Purvis is playing Louisville for the 4A championship. Kasuth's playing Southeast Lauderdale for the 3A championship. And Greenville St. Joe's playing Nanawaya for the 1A championship. 3-1 here. High, ball 4. Rowe down to second. Rutledge draws a walk. Here's Brandon Watts. Watts did not play. Did not get an at-bat in game 1. This is his first at-bat of the series. Rowe hit for himself in game 1. And a pitch misses inside. Some discussion as to whether or not there'll be 3 games played on Monday. I think they're trying to stay away from the 1 o'clock affair if at all possible. The 1-0 down low. A little hotter there at 1 o'clock. If this game goes Pascagoula's way and there's a game 3, right now that's looking like Tuesday night at 7. We got a long way to go before we get there, but that's something that's been talked about. The 2-0 pitch misses inside, ball 3. When we get a confirmation on the schedule, we'll pass that along to you because we know there's a lot of fans from Purvis and Lewisburg, Kasuth and Southeast Lauderdale, and St. Joe and Nanawaya listening to the broadcast tonight. The 3-0 in there for a call and strike. And if you think the last 4 days have been fun, you wait till Monday, and if we go into Tuesday, here's the 3-1. Swung on, fouled back. You know coming in here you're going to play at least 2, and if you're even at 1-1, it's, you know, there's only 1 game left. That will be a lot of fun Monday and Tuesday if necessary. 3-2, runners at first and second. McCarty with the payoff. That one hit to center field. Rowe bluffing the tag. Smith makes the catch, 2 away. Trey Freeman, the first baseman. Freeman 1 out of 2. He had a sacrifice fly, a single, a run batted in game 1. So Rowe at second, Rutledge at first. A little bit outside for a ball. The 1-0 swung on and missed. And that went up high for ball 2. Rowe led off with a single to start the inning. Paula struck out. Rutledge walked. Watts flied out to center. Freeman ahead in the count here, 2-1. And the 2-1 popped up. And out of play. And the deuces are wild here in the bottom of the second. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 out and 2 on. McCarty and the 2-2. Outside. Corner called, strike 3. Freeman called looking to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. 2 runners left on base. 2 in the books here from Smith Wills. Game 2 of the 5A state championship. And Pascagoula leading 3-1. Well, earlier today, Bruce defeated Taylorsville to win the 2A state championship. Congratulations to the Bruce Trojans. They won their series 2-0. Oak Grove won the 6A championship last night. They defeated Madison Central. That is the 10th state championship for Oak Grove. Three series are got to go game 3. 4A, Purvis and Lewisburg. 3A, Kossuth and Southeast Lauderdale. And the 1A, St. Joe and Nanawaya. Pascagoula hoping they can take the 5A to 3 games. They come to bat here in the top of the third. Melendez, Tomes, and Warren.
Now batting for the Panthers, first baseman Joshua Melendez.
First pitch from Goff, a little bit outside, 1-0. Melendez singled and scored his first time up, a swing and a miss. One ball and one strike. One. That one a little bit outside. Now 4 o'clock on Monday. This is confirmed now. This is a schedule that we had about 30 minutes ago, but now it's been confirmed. Kossuth and Southeast Lauderdale will play at 4 o'clock on Monday. 2-1 down and in. Purvis and Lewisburg at 7 o'clock on Monday. So there's only going to be 2 games on Monday regardless of what happens here. St. Joe and Nanawaya go at 4 o'clock on Tuesday. If this series goes game 3, it'll be 7 on Tuesday. 3-1. Popped up. Freeman calling for it down the line at first. 1 away. Well, I tried to tell Mark and those guys in the truck going to have to play a little bit on Tuesday. Another night in the hotel. Might as well make a whole week of it. Here's Will Tomes. Reached on an error his first time up, and that proved to be huge. That led to 3 unearned runs. Takes a pitch outside for a ball. They're loving Jackson so much they're going to hang around another 3 nights. 1-0 pitch. Fly ball left field. Rutledge going back. Warning track looking up, and that one's going to bounce at the wall. Tomes is in with a stand-up double. Pascagoula, 1-out base runner. There's Stacy Warren, who had a sacrifice fly his first time up.
The batter's a designated hitter, Stacy Warren.
Alfonso Allen, the courtesy runner for the Panther catcher. Hits are even now, 3 apiece. And a swing and a foul back. So 2 games on Monday for sure. Kossuth and Southeast Lauderdale at 4. Purvis and Lewisburg at 7. 1 game on Tuesday for sure. St. Joe and Nanawaya at 4 o'clock. 0-1, a little bit outside. One of the things you're dealing with this time of the year, graduations. I think Kossuth graduates on Tuesday, so it was necessary for them to play on Monday. 1 ball, 1 strike, the 1-1. Fly ball right field. Gowan started in, now going back there to make the catch. Allen tags. He'll go to third. And here's Taylor Olson, who tripled his first time up. Golf ready, stays in the stretch. And a base hit, center field, gets a run in. 4-1 Pascagoula. Olson's 2 out of 2. And he's knocked in 3.
The batter's a center fielder for Panthers, Adam Smith.
No, the center fielder, Adam Smith, who got hit by a pitch his first time up. Golf 3 unearned runs in the first, worked him in order in the second. And a line drive, Rowe coming in, though, to make the catch here. Gives up a run on a couple of hits in the inning. For Pascagoula, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom of the third inning we go, 4-1 Pascagoula. Well, the Panthers out early here, 3 in the first, got another one here in the third. Hernando will have the top of the order coming to bat when we get ready to get going here in the bottom of the third. So again, 2 games on Monday and 1 game for sure on Tuesday. If this goes game 3, there'll be 2 on Monday, 2 on Tuesday. If Pascagoula wins, game 3 will be 7 o'clock on Tuesday night. If not, obviously no game 3. St. Joe and Nanawai are going to play at 4 o'clock on Tuesday regardless. So the top of the order coming to bat here for the Tigers, Myers, Chick, and Brown. Myers doubled his first time up. Four runs on 4 hits for Pascagoula, a run on 3 hits for Hernando. Tigers had the first 2 men reach in the first before hitting into a double play. So we're set and ready to go here in the bottom of the third. So Myers leading it off here. Good. You sitting there with me? First pitch to Myers is a little bit outside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. After this half inning, we're going to visit with Greg Freeman. Going to stop in and sit in with us for a little while. The 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed. 1-1. Outgoing president of the MHSAA, athletic director Pascagoula now. Got to be liking this start tonight, huh? 1 ball and 1 strike. Go ahead. 1-1 on the outside corner for a called strike. It's 1-2. McCarty could use a 1-2-3 inning here if you're Pascagoula. 1-2, swung on and missed. Holmes drops it. He'll have to throw down and does. That's McCarty's 3rd strikeout. 1 down. Here's Stewart Chick, the shortstop. I was asking Greg, you got to love the start Pascagoula got off to tonight. I thought based on what happened in game 1, it was necessary for them to get off to a quick start tonight. McCarty's pitch. The Chick misses outside for a ball. So McCarty takes a long look in the pitch in there for a called strike. 1-1, 1 ball and 1 strike. Greg Freeman is sitting in with us. He's the outgoing president of the MHSAA. The 1-1. Grounded down to third. Olson's got it. The throw over in time. 2 down. Been a good week for baseball, and not just the 5A series, but the entire tournament. Weather's been perfect.
Absolutely. The weather's been fantastic. This has been a great venue. I know that the people from Belhaven really appreciate us being here and has done a great job in hosting us.
Josh Brown rolled into a 4-6-3 double play his first time up. Pitch a little bit outside. We're going to quiz Greg here a little bit at the end of this inning. Here's the 1-0. That one popped up, backing out of play. The MHSAA has undergone some changes over the last couple of years. And it looks like it's all headed in the right direction. Here's the 1-1 grounded to second. Nyman's got it. It is a 1-2-3 inning for McCarty. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. Greg said tight. We got to pay a bill or two here. Be right back with you. You're watching the Class 5A State Championship on the MHSAA Network, powered by Play On Sports.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program and participate in the MHSAA network, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
4-1, Pascagoula leading Hernando as we move to the top of the fourth. Greg Freeman's with us, outgoing president of MHSAA. 2.5 years, 3 years. You were president.
Yeah, about 2.5 years.
Yeah. What some of the advances that you saw there that under your tutelage a little bit. So a couple of things you're proud of that you guys were able to get done.
Well, one thing about it, I think that bringing in Don Hinton and naming him the executive director to precede Dr. Proctor was a big move. It's something that I think Don and his staff are building on the successes of Dr. Proctor with even some more ideas and new ideas.
Right.
And I just see the organization continuing to prosper under his leadership.
You know, isn't it funny, though, how what worked 20, 25 years ago, some of those things still work, but the way technology and everything's changing, you got to – not only do you have to be thinking for today, you got to be looking ahead a la what we're doing here.
Oh, absolutely, and that's what I was thinking to say. One of the things, I mean, to Play On Sports, I mean, y'all have been fantastic with us, and we're just really excited about the partnership that we have with you, and the broadcasts are so professional, and y'all just do a great job with them.
Well, it's when you got good talent, good baseball games, it's real easy to sit up here and do that. Hadley leading it all for Pascagoula, 8-9-1. Hadley, Ketchot, and Nyman. The 0-1 grounded to third. Myers has got it, and there's one away. One of the things that's impressed me about this tournament, more than anything, we've seen outstanding pitching, obviously. The defense has just been, we've seen some great plays in the outfield, infield, double play. You guys had a double play the other night, turned one again tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
Defense has been great.
Absolutely. I think that any team that gets to this level, I mean, they've got some pitching and they've got some hitting, but the defensive teams are the ones that's going to be here and be able to prosper.
And there's a good defensive play right there. Ketchot trying to lay it down, and Goff got to the bunt, wheeled and threw. 2 down in the top of the order. Chase Nyman here, who is 0 for 2 tonight. Well, he's got a sweet swing.
Oh, he does. He's an Ole Miss signee, so I think they're excited about getting him up there and getting him playing for him.
I would be too. He had a double, single, triple in game 1. Takes a pitch in for a call and strike. Now, you tell me you're from Beaumont, and now the athletic director at Pascagoula. You were at Goche for a
right,
while?
I was Goche and then over at Pascagoula athletic director the last 7 years, and we've just been able to do a lot of really good things with our program. I mean, this has been a really great year for us from all the successes we've had in athletics and hoping to build on them.
1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. That one into right field. Gowan over, not going to be able to get it. Nyman runs well, round first. He's looking for 2, and the throw not in time. Second double of the series for Nyman. That's his 4th hit. Oh, he's got a nice swing. Right down the line, Pascagoula, a 2-out base runner. Here's Randy Blythe. Walked and lined out. Now, you guys were 6A until the reclassification last year, and you dropped down 5A. That obviously didn't slow you guys down any, huh?
No, I don't think it did. And on the coast where we play, we're fortunate to have a lot of competition both in 5A and 6A. So you have to be a good team to win down there for sure.
I lived in Pascagoula late 60s. My dad worked at the shipyard, and I went to South Elementary. We were only there for about 6 months. And then we moved back to Ocean Springs a year later, and that was early 70s. And from that time to now, it's like if you hadn't been down there in a while, you wouldn't even recognize the place, obviously.
Oh, absolutely.
The day we left Ocean Springs, they were putting the M on McDonald's, the arch. That's how small it was then.
Yeah.
Now there's 6 and 5A schools all up and down the coast. 2 balls and no strikes. Blythe walked back in the first and scored on Warren's sacrifice fly. Got a base hit to right. Gowan's up with it, and the throw's going to be cut off. Little 2-out noise made by Pascagoula here. They lead 5-1. I thought you guys in game 1, you had some early opportunities that you didn't take advantage of, and that hurt you, obviously, at the end of the game. Tonight, though, you've jumped out, as we talked about, off to the fast start.
Oh, absolutely. I think we had the bases loaded in the first and couldn't get them around in the first game, but now we're coming out aggressive, and that's what we got to do. I mean, this is a must-win situation for us, and everyone understands it. But it's like I told the kids and the coaches, you know, it's playing baseball and doing what they've been doing since I was 5 years old.
Right.
Just go out and have fun and play.
You hit it, you catch it, and you and see what happens.
That's right.
The MHSAA here, the venues at Smith Wills. If you've been around Mississippi any length of time, you know the history here as far as baseball goes. I know there's some talk about moving it around, but I think from the start to where we're at tonight, this has been a very professionally run tournament. Hill Denson and his crew, as you mentioned, from Belhaven, they've been very accommodating, and obviously the weather's been nice. It's been a good tournament as far as I could see.
Absolutely. I don't know of anything that they could have done any better than what they've done. The field being turf, I mean, it's always going to be in great shape, and just the venue, and I can't thank Belhaven enough for what they've done here for us.
I heard somebody say a while ago, boy, it's hot, and I said, well, remember February when the season started and it was cold? Ground ball down to third. Myers has got it over to first, and that'll do it. That's Pascagoula. Pascagoula gets a run, couple of hits, no errors, and a run left on base. 5-1. We go to the bottom of the fourth. What's on the horizon for Pascagoula Athletic Department? What's kind of on the drawing board?
Well, we're always looking to add more sports in our middle schools, and we have a conference down on the coast that a lot of sports are already involved in, and we're always trying to get better, to enhance our program, to enhance our coaching staff, and everything that we can do. So
one of the things that I've always admired about Pascagoula fans, and I've covered Petal, I've done their football and baseball for the last 10 years, and one thing, every time we played Pascagoula, the fans are loyal and they are passionate about Pascagoula now, and you don't always get that at a lot of schools. You get a lot of fair weather fans, but you guys stick together, and it's a lot of fun playing you. It's not a lot of fun if you're one of the opposing team's parents, but I've always admired the Pascagoula fans. They love the Panthers now.
They absolutely love the Panthers, and they support them, like you said, wholeheartedly.
Right.
And we'll have full seats in our football and basketball, and have great crowds in our baseball. So we're excited about where we are.
Greg, we appreciate you coming by. Congratulations on your tenure as president, and good luck down in Pascagoula.
Well, thank you so much. And like I said, I can't thank Don Hinton and his staff enough for what they've been able to do, and I look forward to the successes they're going to have in the future.
Good. Thank you, bud.
Thank you.
Greg Freeman, outgoing president of the MHSAA, athletic director at Pascagoula. He's happy with what he's looking at right now. 5-1 Panther lead. Tigers come to bat here. They 3, 4, and 5. Brown are checked out. It's Gowan leading it off. And McCarty's curveball is in for a call strike. Middle third of the batting order for Hernando. Swung on and missed here. And it's 0-2. Gowan grounded out to short to end the first inning. McCarty with the 0-2. Down low for a ball. Well, McCarty came into the contest tonight with a record of 5-6, but he's looking like a guy that's got about an 8-1, 9-1 record. Got that early lead, and he's just been throwing strikes. 1-2, a little low, ball 2, evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 here. Swung on and missed. 4th strikeout by McCarty. And there's 1 away. Rowe coming to bat, singled his first time up. Pitch a little bit outside for a ball. And it's 1-0. A 1-0 pitch. And Rowe's ahead in the count here, 2-0. We're in the bottom of the 4th, 5-1 Pascagoula. Jumped out early with 3 runs in the top of the 1st. Hernando trying to get something started here in their half of the 4th. 2-0 line foul out of play on the left side. And Rowe taps 1 foul to even up the count at 2-2. Two, grounded up to middle. Hadley, big hop, the throw over. And Melendez kept his foot on the bag, 2 away. And the batter will be the second baseman, Paula. And a foul ball. And it's 0-1. The 0-1 coming here. Line drive, center field, base hit. Looked like Hadley left one up in the strike zone. Paula hit it to center field. That's the 4th Tiger hit of the night. And the batter will be Drew Rutledge, the left fielder. Rutledge drew a walk his first time around. Pitch a little high, snap throw back down to first. The 1-0 on the outside corner for a call and strike. The 1-1. Two balls and 1 strike. And it's ball 3. Three-1 on the way. High, ball 4. McCarty's second walk. The DH, Brandon Watts. Slide to center his first time up. Hernando trying to get something across here with 2 down. McCarty to the plate. Outside for a ball. And a visit out of the Pascagoula dugout. So 1 ball and no strikes to Brandon Watts. Gowan struck out to start the inning. Rowe grounded out to short. Paula with a 2-out single. Rutledge drew a walk. One ball and no strikes to the Tiger DH. And Watts couldn't hold up. And the count even at 1-1. One swung on and missed. Well, they call a balk. So a balk on McCarty. We'll put runners at second and third. Richie Tillman wants an explanation. So that's a no pitch, count of 1-1. So the balk puts runners at second and third. Now a base hit. He's got a chance to score too. And a curveball on the outside corner. One ball, 2 strikes. Pitch a little high. And the deuce is wild here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 out, 2 on. Watts digs in. McCarty from the belt. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 5th strikeout. And the inning, no runs on a hit, no errors, 2 left. 4 innings gone by. Pascagoula leads 5-1. The MHSAA would like to say thank you to Mississippi Sports Medicine for its support as the title sponsor of this championship baseball tournament. Mississippi Sports Medicine, very active in high school athletics. And supplying the athletic trainers. There's one in each dugout for every game. At least one in each dugout. So the top of the 5th inning is where we are going here. Lance Pittman with you from Smith-Wills Stadium. Mark King producing and directing the ball game tonight. Middle third of the Gula batting order. Tomes, Warren, and Olsen. Tomes has been on base twice. Tonight he has scored twice, reached on an error back in the first. And he doubled and scored back in the third. Goff will wind and deliver. And that pitch a little low for a ball. And it's 1-0. Top of the 5th inning, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors for Pascagoula. 1 run, 4 hits, and an error for Hernando. That error led to 3 runs in the first inning. Ground ball, glove by Myers, and the throw over, one down. DH Stacy Warren has flied out to right twice. The first time he did it, though, scored a run from third. So he's 0 for 1 tonight with a run batted in. And Goff wraps a curveball around the outside corner. Pitch a little bit outside, 1-1. One pitch. And it's ball 2. Ball 3. Three-one pitch on the way. That one foul back in the screen and the count full. Payoff pitch from Goff. Fly ball left field. Rutledge will make the catch, 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Taylor Olson. He tripled back in the first, knocking in 2, and he had an RBI single back in the third. And the pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. The 0-1 here. Just missed. The 0-2. Tap foul. Fly ball. Pollard going back. Makes the catch. And a 1-2-3. Top of the 5th. Second time tonight, Goff has set him down. No runs, no hits, no errors. And nobody left on base. Bottom of the 5th. And Pascagoula leading 5-1. You're watching it's not time. Okay, we can. 5-1 Pascagoula. Leading Hernando here as we move to the bottom of the 5th. MHSAA Network, powered by Play On Sports. Hernando coming to bat here in the bottom of the 5th, 9-1-2. Freeman, Myers, and Chick. Throughout the contest, Mark and the guys in the truck will quiz me up here just to make sure I'm paying attention. Pascagoula's out hit Hernando today, 6-4. They lead 5-1. Hernando, the only error in the ball game so far. That was huge. That was led to 3 unearned runs by Pascagoula in the first. And McCarty has been awfully tough on the mound. Hernando got a rally started in the first. First 2 men reached, but McCarty got a double play. Hernando got 2 runners on. in the second, and 2 runners on again in the fourth, but couldn't get anything in. 9-1-2 here in the bottom of the fifth. Freeman got caught looking to end the second his first time around. And McCarty looks, he'll wind and deliver. That one fouled off his foot, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 from McCarty. Curveball misses inside. Here's the 1-1. That's 2 balls and a strike. Two 2-1 coming here. Swung on and missed. Here's the 2-2. Ball 3. Payoff pitch, grounded, left side. Hadley with a backhand. He'll stop the throw. In time, they got him by a step. What a play by the Pascagoula shortstop. Deep in the hole, it's short. One down, top of the order. Here's Townsend Myers. 1 out of 2. And there for a called strike. I didn't even know if Handley was going to even bother throwing it. But he did, and they got Freeman by a step. The 0-1. A little bit outside. One, a little bit outside. Down low, ball 3. Three-one pitch from McCarty. Swung on and missed. And a count full. Stuart Chick on deck would be next. Payoff pitch. Tapped foul. McCarty has struck out 5. He has walked 2. Giving up a run on 4 hits and 4 1/3. Payoff pitch. Again, tapped foul. Payoff again. That one rolled right side. Melendez, 3 unassisted. 2 down. Two down, Chick 1 out of 2 in the ball game, singled back in the first inning. Pitch misses inside for a ball. The 1-0. And that one bounces up to the plate. Ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. That one hits the outside corner, and the count of 2-1. 2 out, nobody on for Hernando batting here in the bottom of the 5th. McCarty has retired the last 3 he's faced. Trying to work him in order here. 2-1, grounded right back to him, and it looks like he's going to do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. 5 are in the books here from Smith Wills. 5-1 Pascagoula. You're watching the MHSAA Network, powered by Play On Sports.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program and participate in the MHSAA network, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Top of the 6th inning we go, 5-1 Pascagoula with producer-director Mark King. I'm Lance Pittman, glad to have you with us. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Panthers. 1 run, 4 hits, an error for the Tigers. And Hernando dugout hadn't had a whole lot to choose or to cheer about. Goff trying to hold Pascagoula in check. Hernando's got a couple more cracks at it here. And as we have seen so far in this tournament, only takes 1 big inning. Goff. Warm-ups completed. Pascagoula sends the bottom third of the batting order here. Smith, Hadley, and Ketchot. Smith has been hit by a pitch and he's flied to center. He is 0 for 1. Goff misses inside for a ball. One 0 down the right field line, foul. A 1-1, swung on and missed. That one gets by Brown and back to the backstop, and the count even out 2-2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Golf ready in the payoff. Popped up. Freeman coming down the line, not going to be able to get there. One of those that was just hit right in the middle where no one could get to it. Again, the 3-2 payoff on the way. Fly ball right field. Gowan moving over. 1 away. Now Goff has kind of quietly now retired the last 5 he's faced. So 5 in a row sent down by the Hernando left-hander. Hadley 0 for 2. Grounded out to the box and then again to third. Made a great play at short. And the bottom of the 5th. 1 ball and no strikes. One 0. Tap down to third. Myers. 2 down. Now, Goff could use a 1-2-3 inning, no doubt about it. Ketchot coming to bat. He's 0 for 2. He's flied to left and grounded out to the mound. Goff to the plate. That one misses up and in for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball 2. Inside, ball 3. Goff set down Pascagoula in order in the 2nd and the 5th. He is retired 6 in a row. But he's behind to the number 9 hitter in the order, Ketchot 3-0. Nyman on deck. 3-0 in there for a called strike. Pull foul. Three balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. And the count stays 3-2. Hernando won game 1 4-3 on Thursday night. Pascagoula leads game 2 5-1. If there is a game 3, it will be Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. Payoff again. Inside, ball 4. Only the second wall given up by Goff. Comes with 2 out here in the top of the 6th. Ends a string of 6 straight retired by the Tiger left-hander. Top of the order now for Pascagoula, Chase Nyman, who's 1 for 3, and we got a pitching change on the way. Looks like Chris Moffitt. So Moffitt, a senior, on to throw here in the top of the 6th. So Goff goes 5 2/3. And he gives up 6 hits. He walked 2, struck out 1. He surrendered 5 runs in the ball game, but only 2 are earned. And he's responsible for a catch on board at first. So Moffitt, the right-hander, first right-handed pitcher that we've seen from Hernando in this series so far. So 5 2/3 for Goff, 6 hits, 2 walks, a strikeout, 5 runs, 3 earned, or 2 earned rather. So Pascagoula, 2-out base runner here in the top of the 6th. So Nyman 1 out of 2 in the ball game, 3 out of 4 in game 1. Takes a pitch, grounds one into left field. That's his 2nd hit of the game, 5th hit of the series. He's glad to see a right-hander. He faced Rowe in game 1 and had Goff 3 times tonight. So the batter is Randy Blythe now, who is 1 out of 2 today. Pascagoula leading 5-1. Runners at first and second with 2 away here on the top of the 6th. Fly ball center field. Rowe backpedaling. Now over to his right, makes the catch. Moffitt comes in, makes 2 pitches. Gives up a hit, but gets the 3rd out. No runs on a hit, no errors, 2 left. Pascagoula has stranded 6. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Gula leading 5-1. So that'll close the book on Goff. 5 2/3. 5 runs, 2 earned, 6 hits, 2 walks, and a strikeout. Hernando will send up 3, 4, and 5 here in the bottom of the inning. Brown, Gowan, and Rowe. And once again, we'd like to thank Mississippi Sports Medicine for their title sponsorship of this baseball championship. From Smith Wills in Jackson, Mississippi Sports Medicine, very active in high school athletics. And there's trainers available and provided for every game. One in each dugout for sure. There's a couple more around, so it's in good hands. We haven't had a lot of guys get hurt. That's always a great sign. But the few that we have seen banged up a little bit got immediate attention from Mississippi Sports Medicine. 3, 4, and 5 for Hernando here in the bottom of the 6th. Brown, Gowan, and Rowe. Brown's grounded out twice tonight. One of those he hit into a double play. McCarty's worked 5 innings tonight. 1 run earned, 4 hits. 5 strikeouts, 2 walks. Brown fouls 1 out of play on the right field side, 0-1. Two games on Monday, and Pascagoula trying to make sure it's 2 games on Tuesday. Here comes the 0-1. Well, appeal. Did he go around? He did. It's 0-2. Michael Green umpired first, making no doubt about it. Here's the 0-2. That one bounces in front of the plate, and the count is a ball and 2 strikes. McCarty looks in at Tomes. He'll wind, deliver the 1-2. Bounce that one up to the plate, and the count even now, 2-2. If we do go to a game 3, good possibility we'd see Rowe and Olson again, the game 1 starters. They'd be working on 5 days rest. 2-2. Throw down, McCarty's 6th strikeout. There's Caleb Gowan, 0 for 2. Ground ball, second base. Nyman is there, 2 away. Six in a row now, retired by McCarty.
Center fielder for Hernando, Timothy Rowe.
Rowe 1 out of 2. You look at Hernando. We talked earlier in the game how the top 3 hitters were 0 for 11 in game 1, but they won 4-3. McCarty ready on the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. They were 0 for 11 in game 1. They're 2 for 9 tonight. 2 for 20 in the first 2 games. The 1-1. And those 2 hits came to start the bottom of the first tonight, a double and a single. In fact, tonight, the top 4 hitters in the Hernando lineup, 2 out of 12, including a double play. Here's the 2-1. Outside ball 3. So McCarty has been, after that first inning, he's been awfully good. Three balls and 1 strike. 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes. McCarty with the payoff. Line foul. Three balls, 2 strikes. Again, the payoff pitch. Grounded to second. Nyman slides over. It's a 1-2-3, bottom of the 6th. 7 in a row retired by the Gula right-hander. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. 6 innings gone by tonight. Pascagoula leading 5-1. You're watching the 5A State Baseball Championship from Smith-Wills Stadium here on the MHSAA Network, powered by Play On Sports. Pascagoula sends up 2, 3, and 4 here in the top of the 7th. Would like to add an insurance run or 2 here. They've got 5 runs on 7 hits. Hernando 1 run on 4 hits. 1 error in the ball game. That was back in the first inning. That belongs to the Tigers. Monday, the schedule's been set. Kossuth and Southeast Lauderdale, game 3 of that 3A series. 4 o'clock here at Smith Wills. 4 o'clock on Monday, Kossuth, Southeast Lauderdale. 7 o'clock, the 4A championship on Monday, Purvis and Lewisburg. Tuesday at 4 o'clock, St. Joe and Nanawaya. And if Pascagoula holds on to win here, it'll be Pascagoula-Hernando Tuesday at 7. So the 3A championship at 4 Monday, the 4A championship at 7 on Monday, the 1A championship Tuesday at 4, and the 5A championship, if Pascagoula wins, will be Tuesday at 7. So Moffitt on to face Melendez here, 1 out of 3. We talked how the top 3 for Pascagoula, or the top 3 for Hernando, has struggled in this series so far. They are 2 for 20. Pascagoula has had a little more success. We'll see what Melendez does here. Two and 1. There's the top 3 for Pascagoula in the series, 7 out of 18. Nyman has five of those hits. Pitch ties, they went around. It's 3 and 2. Top 3 hitters in Pascagoula in the series have been on base 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times. Payoff pitch. Inside, ball 4. 12 times now after that walk by Moffitt. So Melendez is on to start things. Nyman's been on base 5 times out of that leadoff spot. Blythe rather, has been on base twice tonight. Melendez has been on base twice tonight and walked on Thursday night. Bunt down to first base line. The throw down the line. Moffitt rushed it. Melendez around third. He's coming in to score. On the way to third goes Tomes. 6-1 Pascagoula. Second error of the night for Hernando, and they've both been costly. So the sacrifice successful. And an error on Moffitt as he throws it down the line. And Pascagoula, a big run here in the inning. Swung on, popped up as Warren gets one out of play. It's 0-1. Warren has a sacrifice fly. He's flied to right, and he's flied to left. He's 0 for 2. Curveball a little high. Ground ball is short. And off the glove of Chick. And the runner from third scores. Second error of the inning. It's now 7-1 Pascagoula. And David Laura will come out and converse with Moffitt. 2 errors in the inning here. Seven to 1 Pascagoula. Couple of insurance runs here. Well, Hernando will have a lot of work to do here in the bottom of the 7th tonight. Pascagoula jumped out early, took advantage of a Hernando error with 3 runs. They've scored a couple here on a couple of miscues. So the meeting over on the mound. And the batter will be Taylor Olson, who's 2 out of 3. We told you McCarty's record coming into the ballgame tonight, 5-6, but he has looked anything other than a below 500 pitcher. The bunt down the first base line will roll foul. No balls and 1 strike. Olson 2-run triple in the first. RBI single in the third. Popped out to second in the 5th. The 0-1. Bunt popped up. And foul ground in the count 0-2. Gula 3 in the first, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 2 in the 7th. Hernando got a run in the first. Richie Tillman, the third base coach, taking the gold chain from around Olson's neck. Also, better not forget, Coach Tillman's got his jewelry. May see Coach Tillman wearing it. Ground ball, high hopper to second. Paulus got it, got to hurry to first. In time. Warren gets down to second. And to show you how big those 2 errors were, that would have had a possibility of being the 3rd out. Now there's a runner at second and only 1 away. Adam Smith's been hit by a pitch and flied out twice. Officially 0 for 2. Pitch down low for a ball. Well, Pascagoula wanted to force a game 3, and unless Hernando puts together a huge rally in the bottom of the 7th, we'll have 2 games on Monday, 2 games on Tuesday. Swing and a miss here. Actually, Smith got a piece of it, and I got a piece of Brown. And out pops one of the trainers from Mississippi Sports Medicine. You're down 7-1. You take a foul, tip off the arm. That hurts anyway, but it hurts when you look up at the scoreboard and you're down by 6. So the count 1-1. Curve ball misses up high, ball 2. And we visited earlier tonight with Greg Freeman, the outgoing president of the MHSAA, now the athletic director of Pascagoula. Slow tap out in front of the mound. Moffitt hesitated, going to go to third. Another error down the line. 8-1. And around second on his way to third goes Smith. Third error of the inning. Moffitt kind of stumbled or stutter stepped, realized he didn't have a play at first, actually had a shot to get the runner at third. He wheeled and made a bad throw. That's the third Hernando error of the inning. It's now 8-1 Pascagoula. And the batter is Hadley. So on the top of the 7th, 3 runs in so far for Pascagoula. And a runner at third with 1 down. Fastball on the outside corner for a called strike. Looking ahead to the Hernando bottom of the 7th, they've got Paula, Rutledge, and Watts. 6, 7, and 8. 1-1, a little bit outside, ball 2. Two-one pitch. A little bit outside, ball 3. Line drive, base hit, right field. Hadley picks up an RBI. It's 9-1. So here's Morgan Ketchuk. So 4 runs in here in the top of the 7th. A walk, a sacrifice bunt that turned into an error. An error by the shortstop, ground out to second. Another error, and now an RBI single. Alfonso Allen in to run for Hadley. It's going to be all for Moffitt. Not his fault here in the top of the 7th. Defense let him down. Moffitt's going to go to right field. Freeman is coming out from first, and Gowan was coming out of right field. That leads me to believe Gowan may be going to first, get the first base mitt, and Freeman is going to the mound. Third pitcher of the night coming on for Hernando. Freeman, a junior right-hander. And Gowan is indeed going to first. He had come in to get the first baseman's mitt. So Moffitt worked 2/3 of an inning. Gave up 4 runs. None of those were earned. Anything scored in this inning will be unearned, but gave up 3 hits. Moffitt walked 1, didn't strike out anybody. So Freeman on here to try to slam the door and get them out of the inning. Pascagoula with an 8-run lead. 9 runs on 9 hits. Goff, the starter, went 5 2/3. Moffitt works 2/3 of an inning. 3 in the first, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and 4 more so far here in the 7th. So 9-1 Pascagoula, and Ketchot is 0 for 2 tonight. He has flied to left, grounded back to the box. Ground ball to third. Second for 1, and won't be able to get 2. So Allen is out. 5-4, second out of the inning. On top of the order now, Chase Diamond. 2 out of 4 tonight. He struck out, popped up, doubled, and singled. Two down, runner on here for Gula in the top of the 7th. Pop up, foul, out of play, third base side. No balls and 1 strike. A little down and away for a ball. One. That one a little low. One, foul back and out of play. And the 1-2 sails outside. Two balls, 2 strikes. Two, fouled away. Here comes a 2-2. Ripped into right field, base hit. Around second goes Ketchot, down in the corner. Ketchot's going to score. Nyman's on his way to third, his second triple of the series. Single, double, triple in game 1, a single, double, triple here in game 2. It's now 10-1. Randy Blight, Pascagoula's batted around here. 9th man to come to bat. Swing and a miss. And a pitch on the outside corner for a call and strike. 0-2. Freeman from the stretch and a pitch. That one floats and misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 5-run top of the 7th to bust this one open, 10-1. 1-2. And it count even now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two. Freeman to the plate. Just missed, ball 3. Payoff pitch. Well, Freeman steps off the mound for a moment. Payoff pitch on the way. Roll. Freeman can't get it. Myers gets it, can't make the play. Nyman scores. It's 11-1. Infield hit. And Melendez, who got it all started, is due up, but we're going to have a pinch hitter. Corley Reynolds. So the 10th man to come to bat here for Pascagoula. It's now 11-1. 11 runs on 11 hits. Reynolds first at bat in the series. It was 5-1 when the inning started. 3 errors in the inning for Hernando, and the floodgates have opened here. 6 Pascagoula runs. Line drive, base hit, right field. And Blythe on his way to third. Here comes Will Tomes, whose bunt back earlier in the inning got it all kind of started after the walk to Melendez. He laid down a sacrifice bunt, wide throw at first, and that was followed up by an error by Chick at short, and so that has led to a 6-run lead. Pascagoula is thinking, why couldn't we have done this last inning so we could have held on and ended the game a little quicker? Of course, anytime you start an inning, the team in the bottom of the inning has to bat. So even though it's a 10-run lead right now, Hernando gets an at-bat here in the 7th inning. Freeman, fly ball over the head of Rowe, going to roll to the wall. 2 more are going to score. Tomes is rounding second on his way to third. He's got a 2-run triple. It's now 13-1. Eight-run inning, all earned. Nevertheless, a 12-run lead. Here's Stacey Warren. Sacrifice fly. He's reached on an error, flied out twice. He reached on an error in this inning. Well, Freeman just trying to find that third out. Pitch a little high for a ball, 1-0. Well, it can snowball on you in a hurry. 1-0 popped up, back and out of play. One ball, one strike. Curveball up high, ball 2. 8 runs, 5 hits, 3 errors in the inning. 2-1, swung on and missed, 2-2. It's going to be tough enough for Hernando. They were down 5-1 going in the inning. Now they got to try to find a way to score 12. They've only been able to get one all night. 2-2, line drive down to third. And the inning finally over, but Pascagoula, 8 runs, 6 hits. 3 errors and a runner left on base. Hernando got to go to work. They got a lot of work to do here. 13-1 Pascagoula. McCarty's trying to get 3 outs and send it to a game 3 on Tuesday night. So Pascagoula has led from the get-go tonight. 3 runs in the top of the first. Those runs were unearned too. In fact, 11 of the 13 tonight have been unearned. But it doesn't matter. It's what's in the yard column, and Pascagoula 3 outs away from going to a game 3. Up for Hernando here in the bottom of the 7th. Paula, Rutledge, and Watts. You can see the body language of Pascagoula out there in the field. Looking like a team with a 12-run lead. Little pep in the step. Shoulders back and the heads are up high, leading 13-1. So Pala has struck out, single, 1 out of 2. McCarty going for a complete game. Pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. 7 o'clock Tuesday night's a scheduled time here for game 3. Hernando won game 1, 4-3. Pascagoula leading this one 13-1. Ball 3. McCarty has been on that bench a long time. At top of the 7th took a while. Three balls, no strikes. There's a strike called. McCarty ready, the 3-1 here. Down low, ball 4. Third walk given up by McCarty. That ends a string of 7 in a row retired by the Gula right-hander.
The batter selected for the Tigers, Drew Rutledge.
Rutledge has walked a couple of times tonight. And on the outside corner for a called strike. It'll be interesting now, the coach's philosophy on Tuesday night. Breaking ball in there for a called strike. Rowe and Olsen, the 2 starters Thursday night, will have 5 days rest. The 0-2. And a ball and 2 strikes. 5 days rest. Obviously your 2 aces. Game 3. Winner take all. 1-2 just missed. I would think we would see Rowe and Olsen. Just kind of thinking along here. This is Saturday night. They've got 72 hours to make that call. 2-2. Tap. McCarty can't get it. Olsen off balance. The throw in time. Holla's out. One down. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter here. It's going to be Chris Moffitt. Moffitt's going to hit for Watts. As crazy as this may sound, and looking at it from both perspectives, Pascagoula, a big 8-run inning to blow it away. They're a loose ball club right now. They'll come into Tuesday night with a lot of confidence. As McCarty to the plate. Outside corner for a call and strike. That 8-run 7th inning where it may have boosted the spirits of the Pascagoula crew may have actually been a good thing for Hernando. The 0-1. A little bit outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the standpoint, they made some errors. And they open up the floodgates. A lot easier to get over as McCarty delivers the 1-1, grounded. Olsen at third. He'll stop. He'll fire. Not in time. Infield hit for Moffitt. Runners at first and third here. A lot easier to overcome a pretty good tail whipping than it is a closer ball game. So be a little easier for Coach Laura to get on the bus and say, look, we made 4 errors. They had 2 big innings. We let them open the floodgates in the 7th. We're a lot better than this. Forget about it. We'll be back Tuesday night. Dalton Scott coming on to hit here, as opposed to a close ball game where a lot easier to second guess yourself. A lot easier to, in the good teams, a lot easier to come back after a blowout than it is close ball game. The 0-1. Swing and a miss here. It's 0-2. Close ball game, you're always going back saying, what if? What if? And a blowout, as we've got right here, 13-1, a lot easier to forget it. Take you too long to play the what if game. So look for a good ball game on Tuesday night. The 0-2 here. Tomes throwing down to third off the glove of Olsen. Runner from first advances. That'd be an error. Well, runners at second and third for Hernando here. Of course, they'd like to get a couple of hits together and just to get a couple of runs in here. 1-2, down and away. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on for the Tigers batting here in the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball hit to short. Hadley on a hop and a throw over. 1 down, or 2 down, as Scott grounds out. He'll pick up an RBI as Paula scores. It's now 13-2. Top of the order, Townsend Myers. Moffitt goes over to third. McCarty trying for the complete game. The 0-1 on the way. Myers tonight has doubled, struck out, and grounded out. He's 1 for 3. One ball, one strike. Swing and a miss here. 1-2. One ball, two strikes. Tigers down to their final strike. Laced foul. Out of play, and the count stays 1-2. One ball, two strikes. Check swing foul. And again, the Tigers down to their final strike. McCarty ready. Here's the 1-2. Little low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. McCarty, couple of runs is all he's given up tonight. 5 hits. Struck out 6. He's walked 3. Trying to retire Myers here. The 2-2. Swung on and tapped foul. Two balls, two strikes. Myers digs in, and McCarty again winds and delivers. Line drive, base hit. And Myers digging for 2. He's in with a double. RBI double for Myers. That's now 13-3. Stewart Chick, 1 out of 3, single back in the first. Never know. It'll be interesting to see what Myers, how he hits on Tuesday night. That double, 2 doubles in this ball game here. We talked about the top 3 batters for Hernando. That double may be just what the Tigers need to get their leadoff guy kind of cranking. Chick singled in the first, grounded out in the third, and again in the 5th. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1, a little bit outside. One and 1 to count. Inside, ball 2. Two and 1 here. Line drive, base hit up the middle. Myers around third. Here comes the throw to the plate. And Myers is going to go back to third. And that's the second hit of the game for Chick. And a quick visit by Coach Tillman. Well, McCarty trying to get that third out. Actually, that's not Coach Tillman out. Pitching coach. Batter's going to be Josh Brown, who's 0 for 3 tonight. Hernando will feel a little bit better about themselves. A few hits here in the bottom of the 7th. Couple runs on 3 hits. And again, you can build off of that and you have something good, something positive happen for you late in the game. Leaves a little bit better taste in your mouth. But McCarty working out of the stretch. And a curveball in for a called strike. Runners on the corners. 2 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Pascagoula leading 13-3. Another curve, grounded to third. Olsen with it over to first. And that'll do it for Hernando. In the inning, 2 runs, 3 hits, an error. 2 runners left on base. Final line score tonight, 13 runs, 13 hits, an error for Pascagoula. They strand 7. Hernando 3 runs, 7 hits, 4 errors. Hernando in the ball game tonight, they strand 6. Winning pitcher is McCarty. He goes to 6-6. Goff gets the loss. He drops to 8-3. Pascagoula improves to 22-10. Hernando drops to 26-9. McCarty tonight, 7 innings, 3 runs earned, 7 hits, 3 walks. He struck out 6. There will be a Game 3. Game 3 coming up Tuesday night, 7 o'clock. Quickly before we go here, the schedule. 2 games on Monday. Monday at 4 o'clock, Cassuth and Southeast Lauderdale, the 3A championship. The 4A championship Monday at 7, Purvis and Lewisburg. On Tuesday, the 1A championship, St. Joe and Nanawaya at 4, and at 7 o'clock, Pascagoula and Hernando. Hope you've enjoyed our broadcast here. Pascagoula has evened up the series at 1-1. Lance Pittman saying so long from Smith-Wills Stadium. You've been watching Play on Sports.